Yep.
I got a new mic, so I'm all excited.
I'm
'Cause
hey, I'm excited. I'm excited also, man. Like I said, it's very humbling to even have someone want to interview you. So, yeah, I've been excited for this interview.
I kind of feel like we're in the power to the people moment, and it's showing like in its natural form of resistance.
Yeah,
So,
I'm glad that white people get it now. You know what I'm saying? I hate that we had to lose two people tragically like that, but just to see how this regime administration tried to lie about it, how about the
oh my,
circumstances
dude.
surrounding it.
Oh,
It's
I'm sorry.
like
It's
nah, you good,
ridiculous.
but it's like but we've been trying to tell you all. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like if you go back and look at that Rodney King video now, you'll see it completely different than how it was broadcast in the media and how they were able to get off. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that was like one of those moments for me, historically. As um, like I was up here in Alaska. I was a teenager, but when
Okay.
that shit popped off, I was like, "Damn, dude, motherfuckers are gonna cause I kind of knew it as a kid that the cops were fucked up just because they
Right.
would fuck with me as a
Right.
white kid. Like I was in, so I was in California. I was in LA, and I just bought a carton of cigarettes, right?
Hmm.
And I walk out of Ralph's, which is like a chain, and literally like four units just roll up out of nowhere. You in a gang? I'm like, do I look like a Nazi? Like, because I mean, what do you mean? Do
Right.
I look like a Crip? Like,
No.
am I gangster leaning? Like, what do you? I mean,
Right.
it was weird, and I was like, so you can imagine what what other people had to encounter. Especially being black, it's just like this magnet of horror.
Well,
Just,
they act like the badge gives them it just gives them false confidence, you know what I'm saying? And they know that they can get away with anything, especially with the thin blue line, you know what I mean? Like no
oh,
cops don't snitch on
the
other cops,
the thin blue line looks like it looks like the biggest evil dick right now. Like a big
Right.
evil. It's like so thick and just not. It's just like this obvious forward openness like you haven't seen since like if you're from the South from back in the day or even
Right.
anywhere else in America where it's so ugly and now it's just back but uh
Yeah.
remixed with technology and
Absolutely.
so
Man, it's crazy. My aunt called me earlier this evening and it just like I'm so paranoid because of like my the stuff that I say online and stuff that it sounded like my phone was tapped, man. You know what I'm saying? Like and I hate to
yeah
be paranoid
no
like that, but I wouldn't put it past this
there's
administration at all.
there's no such thing as like paranoia anymore. Your worst fears are here, dude. Like these are
Yeah.
my worst fears since I was a kid getting high and we talk about the government, man. You start as a kid when you start talking about that and now it's
Right.
happening you're like, oh man, this is fucked
Right.
up. This is a horrible feeling, dude.
It sure is, man.
So
It's sad. But like I just try not to think about it, but it's hard, man, because I love watching the news because I like to be informed and I watch
but
all news. I don't just watch left wing media. I watch
right.
right wing media also just to see how how the news is being presented to them. And the news, man, it's all propaganda
Ooh.
from the right. When I listen to their news, it sounds like they're intentionally trying to make people upset and
Yeah.
racist and scared and
Right.
ah
It's unbelievable, but it's on full mast and I think what now it's like DEI were like the biggest sellouts come out
Oh,
and defend this shit, and you're just like, how do you, how is you? Because my wife, like, okay, we have to deal with it because my wife's native, and the other
okay.
day she had to update her birth certificate, and
Mm.
she's aware as fuck, and she's just worried like we're gonna go places and like they're gonna look at her and she's gonna not pass to they're gonna give her get
The
at it
eye test,
right
man. It's so sad that we have
and
to that we're
seriously
living in these times, man.
right. It's like so she redid her birth certificate and we'll probably get like passports and eventually
Okay.
and but just now it's like that's the papers. Now we're there, literally,
Wow.
and it's fucking gross, man. And now they're fucking with white folks. And if like
Yeah.
you don't really get it, then fucking stand aside. Like I'm tired of this. Like your silence equals death bullshit. Because it's
Right.
happening, and you have power. We have power as like a collective of a mass of
Well,
people.
I'm gonna tell you the thing that they pick up on is fear, and when you're scared of them, that just makes them act worse. Like, man, I had an experience about a year ago. I was driving to New Orleans, and I was on the back roads, and I stopped over in Huntsville, Alabama. I broke the trip up into 2 days, and I was in on the back roads of Alabama. License plate expired, no driver's
Mm,
license.
Jesus, dude.
Right, and I had weed in the car.
Oh, you just yeah.
And
That's
but look, I wasn't scared of the cop though. And
okay.
when you're
Really?
not scared of, yeah. But look, what's crazy, and he ended up giving me a bullshit ticket for I wasn't speeding. I know I wasn't speeding because I was going by the speedometer on my GPS,
Oh,
and
okay.
so I was following that. But I didn't realize it till after the fact. But also, I wasn't about to challenge this dude on the side of the highway either, telling him, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
in the middle of
So,
nowhere.
but he made the stop way longer than it had to be. Searched my car. I had a bag of, I had a bag of baking soda in the car, man. He thought it was Coke.
Ooh,
Like, see, I got gold teeth, so I
right.
used baking soda to brush my teeth.
Okay,
Cause back then I was smoking a lot of, I smoked a lot of weed back then,
right.
and it would tarnish your teeth. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't
Yeah,
have, so I would have to use baking soda to untarnish my teeth.
yeah.
So, yeah, and he found that. I just started laughing at him because he thought he had one.
Like
He thought
try
he
it,
had
man.
one.
Go taste it.
I said, you could test it, man. I
Yeah,
laughed, but I
taste it.
laughed as
Go.
soon as he brought it out. I laughed so hard.
Like, come
He was
on,
like,
man. It doesn't even look like it though. Like, you've seen coconut where you know what it looks
I've
like.
never seen cocaine.
It's baking soda. It's like, come on, dude. The texture and the way it looks and it's like powder, and it's
Oh, okay.
baking soda's grind. It's grainy. It's
Granular.
granular.
Yeah, I've
So
never
it's like
seen
that doesn't
cocaine in
even cut it.
person.
Flour, you from a glance, maybe if you're trying to fuck with a
Right.
motherfucker, but yeah.
Yeah, man. So, but because I wasn't scared of him, I was able to leave unscathed. But like a week later, literally a week later, a girl got pulled over and had weed in the car. Probably not as much as I had, like a half ounce of weed.
Jesus, dude.
And dude just took my weed and took my grinder. I
Oh,
was
okay.
pissed
I
too.
know, but thank God it just ended up
But I
being
didn't get
that.
arrested though.
Right.
But a week later, my aunt told me that somebody got arrested in the same spot, and it was all over the news. I was like,
Oh
wow.
man.
Yeah, but it's the fear that they pick up on. So like black people are trained to be scared of the
Right.
police, man. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because we know what it could go left and it's their word against ours. They're gonna believe them. You know what I'm saying? They automatically get the benefit of the doubt. But when you're not scared of them motherfuckers, boy,
Right.
they try to fuck with you, but nah, I wasn't scared. I was like, man, I felt like I was on a mission from God. There wasn't no, yeah,
You're like,
that's why I even took the trip without, because I lost my driver's license. I lost it. I mean, it's valid, but I know my driver's license number though.
and then you can
So
get
I could, you
another
know what
one.
I'm saying? So I give him that. but my tags were expired. I forgot my tags were expired though.
Damn. But it's
But
still like nothing. I mean, it's like, okay, ticket me,
right.
um, and
But
I
he made the
park it.
stop last about damn near 45 minutes, man.
And it
He
being like
because he
anal.
yeah, he was trying to upset me. And it made me
Oh,
realize that what happened was like with Sandra Bland, like they probably had her just so discombobulated, man, and stressed out that I don't know, man. I still think they probably killed her, but they
I
said
mean,
she
I
killed
just
herself.
assume. I just
Yeah.
assume. Or drove her to a place.
Put her in a place
Uh,
the way that they disrespect you, man.
yeah.
And like the cop tried to intimidate me. He pulled out some gloves
Oh,
with the padded knuckles, and he
right,
he kind of like put them on like and try to put the hand in my face while he was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because he was standing on the side of me when he did it,
right.
but he tried to put him in my face. I was just like,
You
man,
know what's the funniest thing is, and you have to make light of it because it's ridiculous. Is like when you see like fat ass motherfucking cop. That's like my weirdest hang up. It's like, how are you a fucking porky pig motherfucker,
right.
and then
Have
you're
you seen
supposed
the
to go
movie
catch
Begonia yet? Have you seen the movie Begonia
begonia?
yet?
Did it just come out recently?
Yeah, it came out probably about a month or two ago.
I don't know. Like I think I heard of it. I haven't seen anything about
Oh,
it. My
okay.
friend
In
mentioned
this
it.
movie, in this movie, it's a fat ass cop. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, oh
Oh,
my god.
is it where like old girl gets kidnapped
Yeah,
and
yeah. And she's
and
a
the goofy
CEO.
dude crazy motherfuckers are like, the guy playing him,
Uh-huh.
I love he's funny as hell cuz he's like raw and he's like an intelligent white dude where he just calls shit out. He's
Well,
just
that was
like
a very woke movie, man.
it,
That movie
oh
was
yeah, yeah.
extremely woke. I was impressed. Like, man. So
Like it called
yeah,
some it wrote it like it brought some shit out like it,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And then it made you question, like, man, like, are there really aliens on this planet, man?
Oh,
Like,
to be honest with you, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I do, and my wife swears on it. Her and her mom claim where we live. So if you go that way, there's a mountain range, and like she saw, in like I don't know when, like around midnight or whatever,
uh-huh.
and she claims she's seen like she describes it as a tic tac shaped or a pill shaped
Uh-huh.
craft that's like bright. It
Uh-huh.
came and then bounced.
Oh
And,
man.
and Alaska's part of that whole. There's like a conspiracy line of this whole area.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a
But anyway,
conspiracy here too, like because they think
where are
it's
you at again, man? Sorry,
Dayton, Ohio.
you're
They
Ohio. Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah. Okay.
yeah, they think it's at Wright Patterson Air Force Base. They think it's
Oh,
alien life forms there. They think there's an alien ship there.
why not? I mean, it's
Yeah,
just, and if there, if there is or what, it's just like it doesn't even matter. Like, what are aliens gonna do? Like, your place
right.
sucks, man. Your water's nasty. You have like, you guys destroy everything, and you create something that would just kill yourself. And
Right.
there, and it's like, we'll go to another planet. Like, we'll check out Jupiter. Like, like,
Right.
why do you want to fuck with? And you guys are gross, man. You guys hate each other. You guys like
Sure do.
your
It's
species specifically is nasty, dude. Animals are nice, man. They're cool.
right.
Insects are cool, but you guys, the humans, man, we've been watching you for a
Humans.
while.
Right. Humans are, man, we are evil by nature,
Right.
man. Just want to conquer. Like, what is that about?
What is that about? Like the whole, rather than like coexist or like, okay, let's go visit places. And then like we'll exchange shit, like
Right.
there was that, and then there's the whole like no, we gotta own the thing, and you're gonna speak our language, and we're gonna take away everything that's great about you, and the reason
Right.
we're even fucking with you, and then we're gonna fuck it, and then rewrite it, re-engineer it, say it's and it's
Divide and
just
conquer.
this whole fucking, it's just the weirdest thing, and so if you're gonna be a greedy fucker, you'll make more money integration with integration than
Right.
than exclusion, right? Like,
Right.
so I never understood that from a capitalist point of view. Like, you want to make some money? Who fucking cares, dude?
Yeah, well, it motivates
I know.
certain elements of, you know what I'm saying? If they feel that they're smarter or better than someone, it'll make them work harder,
I know.
you know? So, and it make them just feel better about themselves. And then on top of that, the insecurity that comes from that makes you spend money to fill that insecure, the emptiness that insecurity brings, you know?
Right, right. That's
So,
why we live in a less like our society now is designed to be um, uh, we're like with cars and certain we're forced to have to go to deal with corporation. Like you have to go to the
yeah,
shop to get your car and they have to read it. You can't do it yourself anymore. They have
no,
to. You can't even dig because you need to plug in. And up until the '80s or the mid '90s, it's like, oh, you could rip into your car, do whatever
yeah.
and it's you're completely. And it's like this thing I noticed now where they nickel and dime you, and that's just like
Oh,
with
yeah,
your car, right? But then there's
yeah,
like then you got medical. You're like forced to deal with corporations, big pharma and all that, and it's just this sick thing where it's like the whole initiative of the initially it was like, okay, a car was created so you go places, and you should
right.
have more freedom. Now you're like, and it's just ridiculous, dude. Like,
Yeah, and it's everything. It costs you $40 to go outside now, man. A minimum of $40 to go out the house and be gone for any
right,
period of time. If you go outside for more than an hour, you're gonna spend $40. I
right,
feel like I'm at an amusement park, man.
right.
Like it's crazy.
Okay, you gotta
What
be ready because it's gonna happen.
everything has it's a
Okay,
fee for this, a fee for
right,
that, surcharge for this, surcharge for
right.
that, and it's just like,
It's
wow,
ridiculous.
man. Ugh.
We're
Yeah.
like where we're at is like I work at a grocery store, so, and I live
Okay.
like 2 minutes away. Like I'm pretty spoiled here, but I used to live in Chicago, and that's how I felt. Where like, okay, if I leave the house, I have enough. I have to have enough for the train to leave and come back wherever the hell I'm going, and
Hmm.
then like I gotta have some water. It's like you're planning your day, and and it's like I have enough money for some food, and the food's really expensive
Yeah.
and just everyday thing or unless you go to work and then but like whenever you go like it costs transportation, your food, your everything, your phone, and
Right. And it's nowadays like with all these apps and stuff and for everything, like they're following you, man,
yeah,
and
yeah.
things you get notifications at the weirdest times and it's like, oh my
Wait
God.
years and what's the creepiest, and my wife and I both one day discovered it like and then recognized it because it happens, but you don't
Hmm.
recognize. She's like, oh my god, we were just talking about this thing, and now it's in the search engine, and it
Yeah.
popped up somewhere. And I'm like, yeah, and it's creepy when you actually see it, and it's like, damn, you can't shut off the microphone. It's always
Right.
on, and maybe the camera on your laptop, but not on your phone, unless you
Cover it up.
right. And it's like it's always going, man. They always, that every conspiracy from back in the day is happened, and now we're living
Yeah.
it, and now there's new stuff.
Yeah. And
So
you can't go nowhere without your phone. You know what I
I
mean?
know, dude.
So
I used to remember like a small like phone book worth of numbers, like off the top of my okay. Blah, blah. Now I can't remember shit. Nobody can.
and you know what? I think that's designed to like make trafficking a lot easier to where you won't remember phone numbers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it
Oh,
makes
I
you
mean,
easier.
wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I
it
didn't
makes
even
it
think
like if
about
they
it.
take your phone and you run away, who you gonna call? Because you
Right.
don't remember
You
any
call your
phone
mom.
numbers.
Your family's no. Oh shit. No. Like.
Right, man. I'm so glad that my son he memorized his phone numbers, he memorizes addresses, he memorizes
Nice.
license plates and stuff
Right.
like that. Like he just
Good.
automatically does that. and he's from this era though. He just turned 16 in November,
Oh,
and
yeah,
like while he grew up primarily on a phone and on a tablet,
yeah.
he still has the wherewithal to memorize phone numbers and stuff
That's
like that.
good.
Because most people don't. You just put a number in the
Right,
phone and then you don't even think about it no more, and just you
right,
can only know them when you press a button. That's
right,
how you call people now. I'm
right,
glad he's old school. And he knows his address. He knows his
right.
phone number.
Good,
You know what I mean. He knows his way around. He's an aware 16-year-old. He's
good.
very aware.
That's good.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's as a parent, as a black parent, and you have to talk about some scary shit with them, and it's like you have to be honest with them because like you can't fuck around, man. Like
Yeah, man.
it
Well,
sucks,
luckily,
dude.
like I said, man, he's extremely intelligent, man.
Yeah.
And I try not to overdo it. You know
No.
what I'm saying? But yeah, he understands, and now that he's working, he
Right.
he. Oh man, it's funny just to hear him talk
That's
about
great.
like customers at work. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And
Nice.
but he is absolute. Like I live in a black neighborhood, right?
Right.
And he's absolutely terrified when he see white people in our neighborhood, man. Like he locked the door, all of that stuff.
It's like,
It's
oh,
crazy.
like, why are there white people here when it's like
Right. You
predominantly
know what I
black?
mean?
There's always a reason. We don't just go
Yeah.
and hang out in black neighborhoods. We go in
Right.
Mexican neighborhoods. We go to Chinese, neighborhood. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. We don't go to black neighborhoods just randomly,
He
unless you're
said they
cool.
over here
Unless
look.
you, right,
Yeah, he said they over here looking for some drugs. So he just locked the door. You know what I'm saying? Man.
right.
But yeah, he's very aware though,
Hey man,
and
hold on a
I'm proud
second.
of him. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
my phone's or my tablet's about to like die. Hold on a second. Sorry.
Mm.
Sorry, man.
Hey, you good? But yeah, it's so funny that nobody's racist anymore. But if you look at my comments on my videos and stuff, man,
Oh,
oh my goodness! Like I'm glad that my skin is thick. Like I can laugh at it, like because it's ignorance to think that you're better than somebody based upon race
oh.
or what have you. And then what else is funny is I get accused of being a racist.
It's like
Like,
you're stupid.
how the hell? Like,
Yeah.
how can I be racist, man? Like, by pointing out racism, I'm a racist.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because race people hate being called out, so they're like, "Uh, uh, you're racist." Like, no, man,
Right.
come on, dude, cut the
Yeah, I
crap.
could be prejudiced, but I can't be a racist, man.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's like I can't. That's like the next time I get on stage, that's what I'm gonna talk about. Is I'm black people are the racist now. You know what I'm saying? We're
Oh
this.
my
I guess
god.
because we feel as though we're superior. They hate a confident black person, man. They
I'm
hate it.
serious. Like
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah.
They want us scared of them. I'm not scared anymore, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm scared. Like I'm not so uh confident that I don't I can notify I can identify a problem. I don't just talk trash to people. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I'm pretty. I have pretty good discernment, and I know how to uh bring a situation down. You know what I'm saying? I know how to de-escalate. Um, I have pretty good communication skills, so and I can joke my way out of a situation
That's
also.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
I don't have that skill. I'm just like, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. My wife's just uh, like one time I got into it with this old white couple, Um, and they said some just nasty shit. Like, the guy was a history teacher, and he hated his class because it
Uh,
was like majority like Latino. And he's
okay.
like, blah, blah, and he said all the shit. And I'm like, haha, bing, bing. I'm like, bing, bing, you're racist. You're a piece of shit. And they're like, but I'm half. I'm like, so? Is like the Jewish side talking about you? Is it really? You're going to do it? Or is like, and the lady was like, she was like Iranian and white. And I'm like, so,
Oh, those be
I'm,
the worst
I'm
ones,
like,
man.
I'm like, I'm like, you just learned about Japanese internment camps and you're a history teacher. You failed and you're a
Yeah.
little and you're whiny, man. And and these little white girls were like, that was really cool. I was like, this is bullshit, man. We had to sit with them because they were on the cruise ship and they were eating food. So like we
Okay.
should, and I admit I might have started some stuff, but the guy just went over, and I was like, "You're a piece of
Oh
shit, dude. Like
yeah.
you shouldn't even be teaching. You're in endangerment. You hate your kids, man. So get the fuck
Right.
out of there, man. Go do something gross. Make some money.
Yeah.
So like a piece of shit. Like, who
Yeah. It's
cares, dude?
sad, man.
Gross, dude. I'm like
Yeah.
taking jobs. Yes, dude. He
I
took your job.
love I love white people that don't hate me, man. I love woke white people. Y'all motherfuckers know how to have so much fun, man. I went to a predominantly white institution. I graduated from the University of Cincinnati, and I met a lot of cool white guys there, man. From some of these small towns in Ohio. It was cool, man. And it's like I said, it's the new thing is black people being racist because we know true history. You know what I mean? And that shit just makes me laugh so hard. And like I said, the next time I get on stage, that's definitely what I'm talking about is white people being pissed when you call them white.
It's like, but you are like, but
Right.
like,
You all made it that way. Nobody's Italian anymore. Nobody's, you know what I mean? European, I mean Spanish or
I so
Portuguese. Everybody's
yeah.
white. You know
Everybody's
what I
white.
mean?
You made everybody from the region of Europe down to the Mediterranean white,
Yeah.
and so now everybody's white, and and that's who conquered and made this shit, and it's ridiculous, and you know. My ancestors weren't white until like they came to America and were like, oh, you're Irish.
Oh yeah,
You're a
they
piece
hated
of shit.
Irish.
You're a
They
piece of
hated
shit.
Irish.
And I was like, wow. And and in America, so micro racist and segregated, where
Yeah.
like you had like the New York experience, or where it's like Irish people hated the Germans, Irish people hate black people because of like bullshit. Oh, we're mistreated.
Yeah.
Jewish, and and on and on and on. And it's funny because that's how games form and all that shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, man, you sound like a good dad,
I
and
try to be. I try to be. That's what I take the most pride in is being a father. And like I don't know if I told you before, but I'm a widower or
no, I'm
widower.
sorry.
So yeah, his mom died. Well, my wife died
Yeah.
when he was 5. He had just turned 5.
Oh,
Man, so yeah, it's been
yeah,
just us two for the past 11 years, man, and not a dull moment, man.
yeah. I'm sure.
I had a girlfriend for a long time, but aside from that, it's just been me and him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, he's growing up fast, man.
yeah,
I can't believe just how well he's turned out because like I I have been grieving like the whole time. Like for I just quit smoking weed, but like I drowned my pain in weed. I just was high from
yeah.
the time that I woke up to the time I
Right,
went to bed. And I guess he only paid attention to the good parts. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So now that I don't smoke, uh You know, it's interesting. You know what I mean? And I'm able to live in the moment a lot more. And yeah, it's that's the only thing I really get joy from is being a parent, man. Like everything else is like depressing, but I
Yeah,
love being a father, man. I absolutely
yeah, it's
love it.
great. It's great, man.
And
The
I'm not
re-
an asshole dad either. Like
oh, good.
he's
What?
I'm not strict either, but because he's a great kid. You know what I'm saying? So he has all the freedom in the world. He can go anywhere he wants. You know what I
Right,
mean? He knows he knows how to recognize ignorance and to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? He has
right.
great discernment for a 16-year-old. So
I mean, that's also like kind of the age when you're a teenager. You don't want to deal with like you. You're like, I don't want to deal with the dumb shit. Like,
right.
I don't have time for that. I'm 16.
And
I'm trying
luckily,
to
his
figure it
school
out.
does a good job about bullying and stuff like
Oh,
that.
good.
Because when he was younger, they used to try to bully him, but they got rid of all the kids that pretty much tried to bully. And then now he's shit. He take care of himself now.
Right. But
Hmm.
why?
Right,
Why you want to take it there and turn it into a whole thing?
right. But yeah, I'm extremely proud of him, man. Um, and it's funny, like like when I'm in those comments and stuff. I go back and read my comments, and they tell all the stereotypes they try to put upon me,
Dude,
go take care of your 16 kids, and like, yeah, I just laugh at it. I got one kid, and I'm a full time parent. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
they project those things on you, the stereotypes that
They
Fox News
do.
puts in their head,
Oh
and
my god.
yeah,
I mean, you always hear the stories of like some like loser guy who's a cop or a preacher or whatever who's like a bigot, and then he gets busted for being,
a
being gross.
pedophile.
He's a pedophile. He's he's an abuser and all these horrible
Right,
things.
beats his
And
wife. Yeah.
right, it's like you're a projector. You project that shit out. Well, I'm gonna mess with these people, and I'm gonna ruin these
Yep.
people. I hate these people, but really, I'm that piece of shit that I claim they are.
Hate they self, and
It's
mad that they
like
can't benefit from being white more.
it's like but not even getting it. It's just like you have no idea how you're being played, and you're not benefiting anything. All you're doing is you're told you're white and that you're better, and that's about it. And it's not
Yep.
paying for anything. And how's that working out? You're all
Right.
fucked up, and because you guys want to be white, you want it to be a white supremacist place with a white man taking. How's that working out? Because like
Right.
realistically, my mom raised me, and my redneck daddy took off, and he
Okay.
wasn't even part of my life. So what now? And he worked on a farm.
Right.
He was the whole stereotype. He's a California redneck, the guys who would, the type of redneck who would fuck with uh, um, Cesar Chavez and that whole movement,
Okay.
like though that kind of piece of shit. And my dad,
Right.
just nasty, and like they exude this like this false sense of pride, and it's like, no, man, my dad had issues, and it's like, no, but you want to take it out on everybody else.
Right.
Married to a Mexican woman, still
Mm.
racist and hate Mexicans, and it's just like this stupid shit. And so no, it doesn't work, dude. How's that working?
Right. Yeah, man.
Whatever,
It's
man.
literally a mental illness, man. To
It
hate
is.
people, it's literally a mental illness, man. And
It's
like I said,
gross.
but you know, I, I I give it how I get it. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, but like I said, it doesn't bother me as much anymore. It used to bother me to no end, and somebody thought they just thought they were better than me just because, and they don't realize black people are raised to work twice as hard to get half as far. You know what I'm saying? So, and then too, like I'm not the one that'll tuck mine in. You know what I mean? Like I don't dumb it down. I don't shrink because somebody's white. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they expect you to.
Hmm.
I'm like, man, this ain't the '60s no more, boss.
Yeah,
Like
you can't. Yeah.
you're not protected by the law
Yeah.
anymore. You know what I mean? I know my rights. You know, I have civil rights. I know
Right.
them. Yeah.
I mean, for now,
Right, for
well,
now.
the Justice Department is like Civil Rights Division is
Oh
corrupt
my
as fuck.
God.
I'm just like that. Just that I want to throw up because it's like whatever you
Yeah.
think. The weirdest thing about the U.S. is like with the FBI and the Justice Department, they have done great things. Serial killers, big, mob. They have. It's like the weirdest thing where like two things can exist. Where it's like, because my friend had to break it down, and he's like you have the people who actually believe in what the hell they're doing, and like
Mhm.
despite everything, they may be like racist, but they'll take part in like taping. Like remember in the '90s when they took down white supremacist groups all the time?
Yeah, they
You
don't do that
know, they don't
anymore.
do that anymore because they're all part of it. So I'm saying, like, even those motherfuckers weren't like liberal and like voting for Clinton. They were like, no, but that's my job because they're dangerous and dangerous. Now, it just kills me with that, and it's like now I don't believe anything. I don't. They've fumbled so much, and it's like so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all by design. That's how fascism takes over,
Ooh,
though. Like they flood
dude,
the zone. They flood the zone with a bunch of just bullshit, bunch of lies, and just they overstimulate you with news, and to where you just
you can't take a
withdraw.
break. Like I
And
can't. Yeah.
yeah, and then like before you wake up one day and you don't have any rights anymore. You know.
I'm saying right now you can't. So they busted Don Lemon because he went in and did his thing. He actually was a journalist, whatever
Right.
you think of him as CNN. He was doing his thing, and he did it right. And he upset some people because the minister was a fascist and got called that because they hate being busted, dude.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they love saying the N word until you point them out. Then they cry
Right.
like a bitch, and they're like, I'm not really. No, dude, don't bitch out like when you get
Right.
busted because you got busted.
I
Even the
say it with your
most
chest.
right. If you're gonna
Yeah.
be a racist piece of shit and you do it with act cool anyway, but you know what I'm saying? It's just it's ridiculous, and
Hmm.
it's infuriating. And I told my friend, and he's black. And I'm like, is this what it's like to be black and to be this infuriating where you watch this shit go around you when it's like, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, I just want to fucking bomb him, and
Man,
bleep,
it's
like it is. I
but
want to
it's crazy
snap.
because and racism, man. Like, especially when white people click up on you and sync up. They sync up. It's just like
What?
wow, just like why? Oh man, like when I went to military school, it's probably only about like there's probably 150 students. Probably about 12 of us were black, and just how casually racist they were, man. Like
It's the
and the
military,
jokes that yeah,
right?
man. It's just the I don't know, man. Yeah, like I said, it's definitely a sickness, man. To where you just have to pick on someone to feel better about yourself.
I mean,
So
because you hate yourself so much that like you have to ruin somebody
else's
who's
day.
struggling, and to make them, you want to just get and it's sick, man. Like, how are you doing that? Like, that's not. Do you feel good like that? Like, because I feel like, I mean, you can't be mad and feel like that when our ancestors sowed the seed for shit and made, what I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad. You can't be mad
Yeah.
when somebody who's not white learns how to like actually live in this place and like survive and succeed. You can't be
Right.
mad.
Like just because you didn't do it doesn't mean that there's not a history. There is history, man, and nobody understands history anymore. And they've changed the meanings of words. They've tried to bury actual history.
Hmm.
They don't. put those. They don't talk about lynchings and all of that stuff because they don't want people to see their grandparents in those pictures with black bodies just hanging from trees. You know.
Dude, I mean, you know what's interesting is I was in a comic book shop one time and they had a section with like odd or strange authors or books of photographs, and they had
Mhm.
one with like grotesque pictures,
Mhm.
and one of them was like somebody lynched,
Oh
and
wow.
it was
You
weird
know, they used to
because,
sell postcards. They used to, you know what I
dude,
mean?
do you know how gross we were as a society? Where like that
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
we're gonna go down, and it's like I even if I was like a complete racist subhuman, like I couldn't stomach that. Like you gotta be,
Yeah.
even if it's an animal, I'm like, dude, you can't, like, come on, man, you can't take pleasure. That's not human. Like that's not a human instinctual thing. It's like you don't
A
see
normal
like,
human.
I'm saying you don't see native people going, "Hey, back in the day when they hunted, like, yeah, they fucking celebrate. They were respectful and cool." And it's like, you don't see African tribes back there like going and being you do things respectfully and you have a system. It's just this mentality of slaughter and of just cruelty and no
Yeah.
respect. It's about no respect. It's like
Yep.
not
Well,
willing
I
to
hope.
learn.
Well, I was hoping that they were that this whole Epstein thing was gonna.
Dude, okay. Like like it is crazy when you learn the like, okay, the whole list thing is fucked up. Like you find, okay, that's fucked up. Like Bill
Right.
Gates got like burned with the STD. That's probably one of the reasons why his wife left him. Yada yada. Which is fucked up as it is. But like the things they did
And got away with
and
it.
got away with it and had a whole system of it and were like giddy about it like little kids. It's like the only time you see Trump like naturally smiling and like just enjoying himself without, because it's like everything else is like he's on the mission. He's about to do a deal no matter what. But in those
Mhm.
situations, that dude's like shaking his old white ass and he's like, yeah, yeah. And it's like this, and it's a whole system of like, I don't care, rich people. It doesn't matter what political affiliation this and that. It doesn't matter what's. It's like the rich and powerful. It's like what those QAnon creeps said. It's like, okay,
Mhm.
you guys were onto something, but man, you fucked it up.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
close, but you made it a fucking mockery, and you turned it into a white nationalist thing. But it's like, no, you were onto something. No, no, you were close. But
Right.
you chose the king pedo, like,
Right. Yeah.
uh,
But it's Stephen Miller is the real president, man, and
oh man, he's so
he's the
gross,
one.
dude.
He's the one that gives them the talking points and
The
what to
cruelty,
say. Oh my God, yeah. And he knows how to tap in to the racist without saying it, like actually saying it. You know what I
right?
mean? He
He knows
knows
the
the
coding.
dog whistles. Yeah, the dog whistles. You
I
know.
mean, he is like, I grew up. California has a special flavor of like white supremacist racists, like
Uh-huh.
elitist white people with it. Because I grew up there, and when I was younger, it was kind of segregated in the sense of, I'm just talking about kids in school in that
Uh-huh.
era, and he's like that rich white kid who forget what his ancestors did to actually come over and like
Right.
why they did. He doesn't care about any of that. He just yearns to be white. And so when he
Wants the
gets
power.
right, he wants that feeling because like he wants to be part of that. Even if his ancestor was about to be exterminated by the people he yearns to be like. It's just like crazy meltdown,
Yeah.
like of psychosis. But it's a specific brand of California elitism and and the way he sounds, and it's like Bill Maher, like this elitist, like obnoxious, like and it's like, oh my god, like And it's like the entire public in the United States. I don't care where you're at. I'm in Alaska. We had huge rallies here. I'm in Juneau.
Mhm.
They had like 1,000 people in like a little town up north, a little village. They had, people were like, people don't want this, dude. It's not natural. It is not
Right.
fucking natural to be have hatred and to have people like stormtroopers busting your fucking door. Like we are hiding fucking people in our house. Did you see that one woman who like her DoorDash lady came in and fled and was trying to hide? She was like, they're fucking out, and she's like, I
I see
can't let
that.
her out. I can't do that. That's where we're at. That's Anne Frank, dude.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah.
If you watch Schindler's List, the way they go in the Jewish ghettos and it's like
Mhm.
we're having that, but instead of like we do have long overcoats. Like we do, but it's like it's just it's that's what I keep thinking, like Schindler's List. This is like Schindler's List but like in color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then it's like, actually, like, uh, it's funny that they think they try to make it seem like, Nazi Germany, they learned all that shit from the Confederate South, right? Like, for real. Like, they would be on.
They sent a guy who went to university and studied this, because like how can we do it? How can we have a system? The United States is so successful.
Right. Yeah, they studied our segregation and all of that stuff,
Everything.
man, and turned it on the Jews. Oh,
Right.
excuse me.
The Jews, Slavs, the Romani population, like it's crazy. Like it's crazy the rate, like the like hyper racism in Europe, where like they
Yeah.
hate Slavs, man. They hate Russians. They hate Polish people, Ukraine. It's I didn't. I don't. It's just weird to me, It's just like, but they're all white people, like, they hate Italians. You'll see jokes about, British comedy. They talk about Italians, and
Mhm.
and it's just like it's so weird to me. Like it's like you're Europe though. You're all white
Yeah.
people. Like you all
Yeah.
fought each other. You all know each other.
Well, whiteness is really only a thing in the
It's
United
new,
States, though, for real. Yeah.
right? Right, and it's newer. And
Yeah.
historically, it's like a newer concept. You
Yeah.
know. So you sound like you're fading, man.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a little tired.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
It's
man.
close to my bedtime.
Yeah. Well, hey, I appreciate you, Nat, and
Anytime,
I
man. Anytime.
we can always come on, and you can and tell me to shut the fuck up sometimes, dude. Like, and
Nah,
speak,
man.
'cause-
Nah, man. Like I said, man. Like it's just humbling that someone wants to talk to me based upon my internet persona. And really, it's not a persona. That's really me. I keep it real.
right.
To a
It was the
fault
name.
sometimes.
It was the name because I'm like, hopefully he has the vibe, and he's like on that, and you are. So it's
Yeah.
nice talking to you.
Okay, man. I appreciate it, man. And like I said, anytime you want to do another one, just
All right,
let me
man.
know.
All right,
All
you
right, man.
take care.
Take care.
Much love,
Yes, sir.
and be safe. Thank you.
Oh, you too, man. Thanks.